Better to let the trucks wait on full loads. I've done all that before. I don't know how well it works now. It's not really like Skylines, Sir Richard. With Skylines, you basically build the cities, you design cities. With this, the cities are already there, and you basically connect them and move goods and people around. So, you know, you have no control over the city design. It's not, you know, it's like 95% true. Like, you know, you can add your own little roads on the side, but you can't really control the city. What you do is move things around. You make your money that way. Not much weight in here. If you put it on that, what does that do? Full load any, full load all. Okay, let's try that. Jove City sidings. So if you put it on half, it'll wait for a half a load of any, yeah? Sounds good to me. It's Ovjov City Annex. Wait for half load. Ovjov City Annex. Yeah, that definitely wants to be waiting, that one. Because that's a long way for them to go without any load in the back. I think we can afford some more vehicles on this, though. Okay. They should start getting food pretty soon. You think the yellow line is too long, Scout? It's working profitably, though. Like, if you look at this stuff here, the yellow line is here, and it's making 139k, which is way more than any of the others. So although it kind of visually looks like it's too long, it's making a lot of money. Maybe it's making a lot of money because it is long. Daniel, I don't know. I think a lot has changed, but, you know, I've not really seen it yet because I'm just starting out here. Hey, Trusarum, how you doing? Do all the lines have to individually stop points at these stations, otherwise it would cause a traffic jam? Do all the lines have to individually stop points at the stations? You decide where things stop. You create lines by saying go here, here, then here. And at each point you can say, you know, wait for a full load, wait for some kind of load, or don't wait. But part of your job is to make sure that things don't get too congested. Possibly these need some more vehicles on the road. That's currently running at production. Let's make sure that's moving the goods. There's an awful lot of goods here. Nilla the Wafer. Hello, Paul. First delivery here. I'm a little tipsy from a night out, but just want to say you're a legend and keep up what you do because Twitch needs your unique personality and community of nutters. Oh, wow. Isn't that a nice thing to say? Nilla, thank you very much, dude. That's really nice. Thank you for the delivery as well. Do you know what? I need to eat some food. Because I am Hank Marvin. And then Tech, how you doing? There you go, it's getting moved nicely, although there is a gap here now. There's a gap in the service. Yeah, production's gone down, look. We didn't keep up with the supply. Same over here, really. See, I don't know. Is the game still behaving like it used to, where if you tell things to wait, it like almost degrades the performance of the line? Because I think what the game's doing is saying how many vehicles per minute is coming through here. And when you tell things to wait, it's going, oh, you've only got one vehicle in the last minute. Whereas if you tell them all to just keep going, you end up with 20 per minute, and it goes, oh, the frequency's good. Since I changed this to wait for half load, so the numbers are kind of tanking. It's based on demand, Keck was. %, mediocre. I don't know, Rob. LFC, I'm still trying to figure it out, dude. I'm thinking a road through there might be relatively cheap and cut out a chunk. An awful lot of waiting around now. We have waiting apart from Doyle Grew Town. See, Hofschoft's got a lot going on for it. Delivery hasn't come through yet. I sent it ages ago, original Phoenix. It's not come through. Definitely not come through. You're not supplying enough grain livestock due to Greg's being circular. Let's put some more vehicles in here. It's gone out your PayPal. That's really weird because there's just nothing come through. One sec. Let me have a look on Stream Tip.
to the nut house.
Nilla the Wafer. Thank you for subbing, Nilla. Can we give Nilla the Wafer a lovely nutty welcome? Thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the house, Nilla. And your lovely delivery earlier. I'm just checking if I can find... Oh, there you go. Original Phoenix. Yeah, it didn't come through onto my panel at all. But I can see it. It says, "Hello Paul, do you know why the steering linearity is out on ETS2? My slider is all the way to the left in the game. Is it an issue with my G29? How can I correct this? Doing my head-in now." I don't know why that didn't appear on screen. Original Felix. I really don't. Does anybody know the answer to this, guys? Do you know why the steering linearity is out on my ETS2 slider? My ETS2 slider is all the way to the left in the game. Is it an issue with my G29? Does anybody use G29? Does anybody use G29 with ETS2? Because I don't use G27. Depends on what vehicle you're driving, so spatial. Thing is, Phoenix, is I don't use a G29, so I'm not sure. I only know the G27's interface. Is the degrees set correctly? Phoenix, can you pick it up with some guys in chat who have probably got a better answer than me? You need to know what, like, degrees you're setting it on and stuff like that. So, you reckon I should just make this point to point now? Even though I've got like 1 billion trucks on this. Pringle's Leaf's going to send you a whisper. There you go. Thank you, Pringle. A farm-to-food processing plant needs supply enough for 3 lines. I agree with that. But at the end of the day, if you've just got a circuit of trucks constantly coming through here, isn't that just going to move the goods? Like, if I have 10 trucks going backwards and forwards from there to there, and instead I have 30 trucks doing a circuit, surely the rate of trucks entering here with stuff from here is still the same. You know what I mean? Seems to turn sharp in the center. Have you got a dead zone turned on? Maybe you've got a dead zone? Which is a topology one, that one. One Greg's truck takes 6 livestock split 3 ways. Yeah. But that's not really an issue, is it? It's how many trucks are taking goods out of here to there. That's what matters. And that happens on the first leg of their journey. So, like, simplistically, if we split this circle into 3, yeah? If that's a third, and that's a third, then if I put 3 times the number of trucks on that circuit, then if I went to point, it's exactly the same problem. You've still got the same number of vehicles going from here to here with goods. Or am I missing... Isn't that just simple mathematics, or am I just missing something? They can only ever carry enough for themselves. Why is that, though? That's the bit I don't get. I mean, I can change it. Very easy to do. We just change a bunch of trucks to go that way and a bunch of trucks to go that way. Right then, let's do that then. Ping! How many? Right. I want to do this so that I don't completely mess it up. Greg's Food Circuit. We're going to have to rename that now. So we're going to have a... Why can't I create a new line from that screen? That sucks. Right. So we'll call this one Greg's Food, which is deeply ironic. And we'll go from... Where's Greg's going out of at the moment? This one. Need to be careful here. Because they're going to have 3 lines coming in and out of this one. Thinking we have a dedicated freight drop-off. That's what I'm thinking. Broadway is over there, so we get rid of Broadway. Get rid of that, make it that. Okay, now I just need to reassign a whole bunch of things. I take it we can't do this en masse. Is there a quicker way of doing this? What interesting things did you miss? Bunch of iRacing? Does he interact with chat or is he just concentrating? Mickey, I normally interact with chat a lot. What is it you want to know? Or ask? Or say? A lot of these are running empty. Let's try that. Broke out MS Paint to try explain better. Well, I've already fixed it now. I've done it, haven't I? We've now got vehicles going from here to here. Yeah. All those vehicles are doing that now. And then on the yellow line, we've just got dedicated point to point. So we'll see how that goes. Did we still be telling these guys to wait, do you think? Or just tell them to go? Just keep the flow going. sidings and annex. Yikes, that's a lot. Oh my god, they need more vehicles on the road. Look at this. Oh my life. That's a lot of stuff. Last hour. Oh. Just been doing stuff, Jackson. Right, I need to go and eat some food, guys. Right, so to get up with that. And that, and that. We're back. What was for tea? It was mash, peas, and these little, like, kebab meat roll things. Quite nice, actually. Put some Dijon mustard in my mash as well. Hey, look at this. All the lines are profitable. Dollar got food, 326k. Greg's food circuit, 239k. Nice. Right, how's stuff going? Wow, that's upgraded. Oh my god. Okay, so this is doing pretty well. I take it the finances are actually in the black. Look at that. Once you stop building, finances are in the black. Greg's 56% has a decent, like, good food supply. Kappa has a mediocre food supply. And if that means that we just need to put some more on there. Making money. 18 of 30. No problem, Billy. Look away, bro. Let's see. Off job, 56%. I think we should probably take some food down to here as well. See, what I'm thinking is, if we set up a food run from here to here, they should automatically pick it up from here, shouldn't they? Or do we have to have a depot? Can a bus stop behave like a depot? Probably need to up the supply of grain and livestock. Need to rename this. Big food run, we'll call it. Hey, Tequila. Ham 27, good night. These numbers here, 27 out of 72 and 36 out of 78, is that the amount that we are moving, and that's the potential that we could move? So does that basically read as you need to more or less double the amount of vehicles on this line? Is that how that reads? As in, you're not moving the supply. Same with Kappa food, 18 out of 30. Is that saying you need to put more in there? Can towns join by growing towards each other? I guess. How much is currently loaded? How do I figure out what the demand is? Let me rephrase it. How do I look at the big food run and go, I need to add more vehicles on that? Squirrel, just restored my first car in car mechanics sim, feels so good. Just one question. How can you restore the car body to 100% condition? You could try repairing it on the bench, I guess. You can drop stuff at the bus stop, just can't pick things up from it. Ah, right, okay, Jamie. So I would need to put a depot in of job. So either I have a dedicated run to here, or I'd have to put a depot here and go via that. Because I don't see the point in these guys driving all the way to here when they can just drive there and get an intermediate drop-off. Current load stroke capacity. Right, so that doesn't show me demand. How do I figure out demand then? Current load and potential max based on the number of cars you have. That tells you nothing then, does it? It just tells you nothing at all. It basically says I've got 18 slots and I'm filling them up with 16, but so what? That could be vehicles on the way back that have 0. That doesn't tell you anything useful. Car body needs to be welded because it's style that only works from level 30 when you get the welder. There you go. You need the welder. Train connecting 3 cities. They can transport food and passengers. Maybe. I don't feel like we need to break out into trains just yet, though. Production 1600. Potential. Product stored 0. Potential 2488. That's a lot of stuff right there. It almost feels like there needs to be a train line here now. The capacity of the trucks is going to reach a limit. Six slots in the back of each truck, and we've already got like 100 here and 70 there. We need trains now here, just to move that amount of stuff. I think. You love this game, Super Subs. I've either got to whack in an awful lot of trucks or start to think about a train here. Which I could probably get in there. Let's have a look at the topology. Could probably put a platform here to punch our way through that slope there. Possibly go underneath here or over it. Depends how you want to do it. I don't think a train line here is going to get caught by that, which means it has to sit on that side, which is a bit annoying. There's a heck of a drop there, look. Basically, the elevation drops quite a bit down there. It's not so much the speed of the train, it's the capacity I'm thinking about. The sheer volume of stuff we need to move here. It also opens up the potential, for example, for us to take, extend the train and take it further afield so we can take food to another dumping point and then distribute it with trucks. So we could take, I don't know, we could extend the line, take food to there, and then just take food by truck to here and here. You do things like that. Yeah, passenger trains to make big money. Yeah, I'd rather stick to freight for now. Let's have a look at what we've got. Train station advanced. Freight station. Endpoint. I'm going to move that further back, I think. I want to make absolutely sure this thing is connected. It's 100k for that. That's as close as I can make it. Look at that. Just like literally runs at the side of that thing. Platform length 160 meters. Bad situation I didn't know. Right, that catches that. To go through this. Probably just do a level crossing through there, I think. Or possibly, no, we can actually elevate straight up. It's going to create a bridge situation though, isn't it? This could get expensive. How is it you elevate again? There we go. 162k. Ouch. $200 for this bridge. This bridge of doom. $230. $277. That's worth the extra 30k, I reckon. I think we'll have to make it just like one track for now and just split it here, something like this. Maybe do something like that for now. Single track that section. Just because otherwise it's going to get a bit expensive. Well, we can make it two later. Well, Full Metal, I've got to go uphill anyway, because if you look at the topology of this, we need to go up. There's nothing we can do, unless we build a gigantic tunnel through there. But we still have to go up. In the arrow fall allows you to force a gradient. Yeah, but it looks amazing. And it was only 200 grand. The problem is where we put the platform for this thing. I don't actually know if... Well, that actually grabs catchment there, so we could actually just come straight into here. Let's just do that. We're at the back of the factory. Is that not a better place, though? It keeps it on this side of the road. It means I've only got to go through the hill. I don't have to worry about anything else. Personally, delete the roads and have road bridges where possible. I think you're right, but I think in this case, with the elevation change, maybe not. Because we have to go up anyway. But I think the bridge looks amazing. A little speed before the grade helps. Yeah, we might struggle with the grade. Don't build a terminus. Why? Because we need to go straight through. Yeah, I think you might be right. We're probably better building a straight through, and I'll have to put it over here. So we can carry on later. This is going to get awkward real fast. So we're going to have to just destroy the road and rebuild it as a bridge or something. Set it around here, something like that. Okay, that's in catchment. It's got a random hill on it, but whatever. Yeah, 3 stations better, I agree. Right. Let's pause it now. Now I've got to remember how to do the leveling. Terrain. Smooth terrain. I'll do. Even that's a bit elevated. So it cuts a wedge through the valley for 114k. How much is it to double track this, I wonder? There we go. We'll single track it on that section for now. You love the rubble sound. Now I've got to remember the signaling. Oh, the signaling. Oh my god. How does the signaling work again? Oh my god, how does it work? Is it left side or right side? I'm guessing it's...
Oh, yeah.
You should know how to do this. Squirrel Reno with 100 bits for charity. Thank you, Squirrel Reno. I remember we need one here like that, don't we? And then you need one further down the track. It's like here to release it. Something like that. I think that was it. One to join the track. Is that right? Make it one way. What do I think of Kerbal Space? I used to really enjoy Kerbal Space. Do we need another one down here or not? Because I know when they come into here, I can't remember if there's... I think there's a signal at the end of the platform, isn't there? Something like that. Remember to use one-way signals and add crossovers at stations. I can't add a crossover though, can I? I can't add a crossover here. I've only got a single track. We need a crossover here. Right, so we need to protect entry into that. You don't need a signal at a platform when you have where the track gets single. Huh? That signal allows you to enter that zone, so you can go into one of those two things. If I make that one way, you have to come down this side, go onto the single track section, and then you can technically choose whichever one you want to go into. Which means that then has to be one way going back. But then when you get to here, you make a decision about which way you're going. So you go onto the platform there, and then you have to come out this way. Having come out of here, you need something to say that you're clear. I think that's how it works. And then we just need some spaces. One maybe about here.
Welcome back.
And one maybe... I hope that's correct. Now I need to create a... I need to fix the road and create a depot, which we can probably do here because it's nice and flat here. Let's see.
Aye, 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 aye.
The Doc Holiday, 200 bits, finally having a very late lunch and watching Squirrel, turkey bacon, sandwich and crisps. Sounds pretty good, man. Thank you for the bits. And we'll go like that. Means the signal needs to be here, and kind of need to get rid of that one. This is all going from memory about how these things work. Something like that. Okay. Let's hope that that's correct. And that one's a two-way because you can... I'm a bit worried about this signal here. Come out of here. Do I even need a signal here? I'm not sure. Surely I either need none or I need one on both sides. It's either using the platform signal to enter that section. I've got a feeling we need none. That's what I'm thinking. Because that is one unit there. And you clear it when you get to here. And you enter it here. And once you enter the platform, I think it frees that up, if I remember. I don't know if I need to protect the bridge, because I can't remember if there's one on the platform, an invisible one. There's one on the both sides of the platforms do not have signals. Right, okay. I thought they did. In that case, it's got to be one on both sides. So you would need that and that. I knew it wasn't right. It had to be either one or none. It couldn't be the way it was.